The girl accidentally bumped into a boy. She walks out the door and something strange happens. She noticed that the number 1 appeared behind all the pedestrians, but the number 2 appeared behind the male colleague. He told her that he had resigned, and would meet everyone tomorrow. Then she realized that she was the only one who could see the number, but no one else could see it at all. Before she could find out what was going on, Anna went on another blind date at the restaurant. They'd been talking for a long time, but as soon as the date left, she saw the numbers behind her again. This phenomenon is very strange to Anna, but at that moment, she ran into the guy she bumped into last time. He said that the number she saw was the number of times she could meet someone else. 3 means she can only meet him 3 more times in her life. Anna didn't believe it, but in her heart, she had something to say. In order to verify what the boy said, she met her date the next day. She even brought some handmade sweets. He praised Anna's skills. He said he wanted to go out with her, but this time, the number 2 appeared behind him. Anna didn't give up. So that night, she rushed to find him again. She wanted to go to the cinema with him tomorrow. The man said yes, but when he turned round, the number 1 appeared. The next day, Anna waited for a long time in front of the cinema, but he didn't show up. Then she realized she'd been deleted. He even left a message saying she was ugly. The dim sum he made was awful. He didn't want to have anything to do with her anymore. Anna finally believed what the guy said. It turns out that the number 1 really means the last time you see him. What's going on here? The boy explained that it's his supernatural power. He can predict the number of times he'll meet another person. And it's contagious. Because Anna touched her hand yesterday. So she inherited his power.
まあ安心してください。そっちのはそのうち元に戻りますから。
Suddenly, she got this kind of power. Anna was a bit scared, but after getting used to it, she gradually realized that she could work much more efficiently. She didn't have to prepare anything for her interview with a new company. Just choose to look at the number behind the interviewer. If it's a 1, then get up and leave, because they're not going to hire you. Saves time. She went on a blind date. She also checks the number first, so she knows if she's going to go on with them or not. However, there's a drawback to this ability. It's that you can only predict the last 3 remaining meetings. If there's no number behind the other person, it means you'll be seeing each other for a while. After a while, Anna got to know the boy better. His name is Jason. He currently works in a small restaurant. He didn't want to say much about where his powers came from. He just told Anna, it's not really a good thing to have this power. Anna didn't really understand what that meant, until one day, she went to a restaurant with her father, whom she hadn't seen for years. The two remained silent. Previously, her father suddenly chose to divorce, to form a family with another woman. Anna always cared about it. She felt that her father had abandoned her and her daughter. Even after not seeing him for a long time, Anna didn't show her father any favors. She wanted to leave, but then she suddenly saw the number 3 behind her father. She thought she wouldn't be able to see him again for a few more times. She felt a little sad. On the way back, father took out some mints and gave them to Anna. He remembered it was his daughter's favorite food.
じゃあ、またな。
お父さん、もう一杯飲む？
They switched shops. Anna told her father to go to the hospital for regular checkups. He should be safe when he's out and about. Although she didn't forgive her father in her heart. But after all, we're father and daughter. If she suddenly never saw her father again, she would still feel sad. They had a few drinks at the bar. Eventually, they both drank too much. Anna took her father home, looking at his back. Suddenly, she felt a little sad. She finally understood what Jason said. Knowing in advance that she would see her family a few times was like this.
何？待ち伏せ？
じゃあ、散歩する？
The two of them walked down the street. They talked about their past. Anna told Jason the reason for her frequent blind dates, because she's almost 30 years old. She longed to have a family of her own, someone to share her joys and sorrows with. When things get tough, she doesn't have to bear the burden by herself. She's been single for too long. She's really tired. Anna asked him what his future plans were. Jason replied that he had never thought about it, because he doesn't stay in one place all the time. Whenever he works, he'll move to another city. Every time he saw the number 3 and the people around him, he knew it was time to leave. But Anna thought that as long as she was alive, she could still see anyone she wanted to see. Anna thought Jason was too pessimistic, so she took out the mints her father had given her. She didn't really like the taste of peppermint. That's why, as a child, she would give her father peppermints out of all the flavors of sweets. What her father thought, he thought she was giving him her favorite. He misunderstood her until now.
今食べたら違うかも。
Anna gave him one. She tasted it. Suddenly she realized the mint wasn't so bad. She finally realized. People change in the future. Maybe her father wasn't so bad after all. They went to the rooftop. Anna still doesn't understand the definition of meeting. Jason replied that seeing each other means being near each other. I can feel your presence. And you can feel my presence. Jason told her. The number of times we see each other is predetermined. He looked behind Anna and fell into deep thought. They talked all night. They got to know each other better. There was a slight hint of intimacy.